Hey there everybody, and welcome back. Today I'm going to do a really quick introductory review / unboxing of the Soundcore Anker Life Dot 2 total wireless earphones, or earbuds as I would call them. So these just came in, bought them on Amazon. I think the order total after tax was $45.69. On Amazon right now you see them for $41.99, and that is actually through the Anker online store, or I should say the Soundcore store. So, jumping straight in, this is the box. Haven't opened it yet, so just kind of giving you a view around it. I'll be honest, the box was a little bit underwhelming considering all of the graphics that they have on their Amazon page, but not a problem. So the back actually has this little flap, so you can pull this down pretty easily, and you'll see specs on the back. So they are listing an 8-hour playtime, high quality sound, which pretty much everyone advertises, so I'm not putting too much stock into that. IPX5, water resistant, so this one I'm going to put to the test. I go through earbuds pretty heavily, or pretty quickly, especially since I run a lot, so I'll be putting these to the test through a couple pretty strenuous workouts to give you kind of a general idea as to how great they do with the sweat resistance. They're showing that they have a 10-minute, 1.5-hour charge time versus playback, USB Type-C charging, which is always great to see. Supports single earbud audio, which is becoming pretty common. And then the air wings for superior comfort. So basically, they're going to work pretty well if you have an Android device with USB-C, and that's mainly for the charging. And then the ear wings are usually better for individuals who want to use these as workout headphones. So we will pop open the bottom. You will see this little flap here. So we will pull this out. Box is empty on the inside, nothing on the back. So we'll actually start with the earbuds themselves and how they're packaged. Actually, the packaging looks oddly similar to some of the Galaxy Bud packaging for one of the originals, as far as that like pill shape, but it is much thicker. So I think the Galaxy Buds, I had a separate review on those. They're probably about that thick. So this is a heavier, thicker box, but it's also stating that they offer 100-hour playtime. So it's got to be a pretty big battery. Overall, compared to some of the others, I'd say the case is larger than average when you're looking at AirPods, but just as far as the physical footprint. USB Type-C charging on the back. Pretty solid build quality. It has this kind of like a matte finish, so it's not going to show fingerprints as much if that's something that bothers you. And when we open it up, I'm going to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of this hinge. Right from here to here, it feels like it's actually kind of loose. And then it has like a pop right here. So you can kind of tell when I'm closing it. As you open it, you can almost like flick the lid up, but right here, there's like a pop. So that's a little odd. It almost feels like it's grinding a little bit. Not a huge issue. Earbuds come with these little pads or these little films to make sure that you're not essentially charging them the entire time they're in shipping. So you'll have to pull both earbuds out to get that out. And then you would pull off this plastic film here. And you'll see that they've already started charging. You have your left and right earbuds. We'll go over the earbuds themselves. Pretty small profile overall. I've seen some people complain about other earbuds that stick out a little too far. These are not very large. Just to put it in perspective, this is an earbud that I got with the Galaxy S20. So this is one of the AKG. So putting it into perspective, it's definitely larger, but I would say overall profile is still relatively solid as far as it being relatively small and lightweight. They have a pretty solid feel, and it looks like the wingtips actually wrap around the earbud. So you would replace the wingtip separately from the actual earbud insert, which I definitely like, that they're not kind of stuck together, so you can mix and match. And you have your little logo on the outside. So overall, I'll be honest, the build quality on these, they have a little bit of weight to them. But for me, I usually associate the weight with, I would say, a solid build. Again, my only complaint is this hinge. It just, from here to here, it's almost like it feels like it's grinding. Like there's different steps to how it opens, and then it just falls. So Overall, it almost feels spring-loaded, but again, I don't know. I'm assuming that's just how it's meant to be. Then you have your extra wingtips. So you have large, what looks like the medium, and then probably the smalls are actually on the device, or something along those lines. You have your USB Type-C charging cable, just the USB portion, not the wall adapter, pretty standard there. And then your headphone sizes. So it looks like what's included is the large, small, extra small. So you have, if you can see this, it looks like extra large, then you have your large, small, and extra small. So I'm assuming the medium are what's on the device. That would obviously make the most sense. And I love that they give you 5 different choices of inserts. That's huge for me. Most earbuds now are only coming with 3. So pretty premium feeling and looking box on the inside overall. Then you have this little booklet, so we'll go over this super quick. So you have this, how do we sound? And then I've heard that their customer service team's pretty good. Haven't actually had the chance to say anything or kind of check them out. But you have this little insert letting them know how to get to their customer service team. Then you have your Soundcore Life Dot quick start guide, which is going to be this fold-out manual telling you how to use it. And then you have your kind of like typical safety handling instructions. So that is the unboxing. Pretty quick overall. Again, kind of like a quick once over of the box, and I'll show you these specs one more time. So nothing really as far as the specs are concerned. Just to be transparent with everyone, I try to be honest in my videos. The specs, nothing really sticks out to me outside of the charging time. So they're stating 100 hours with charging case, which is honestly a pretty phenomenal amount. And considering these are $42 headphones, I'm a little nervous, not necessarily about initial quality. I'll put a review to my Bluetooth headphones below, which have actually started to give me some trouble when I use them while working out. So I'm going to be putting these to the test as far as extensive running, making sure that I'm getting a lot of sweat on them to see if they actually hold up to that water resistant rating, but also to see if they can hold up long term. Often I've noticed that headphones in this category, especially in this price range, what makes or breaks it is usually the 3 to 6 month mark, especially when you're really, really kind of using them daily. That's the point where if they make it, they kind of pass the test. So I'll check in with you regularly, check back in about a week or 2. I'll give you a review after I've actually used them, and we'll go from there. Again, don't forget to check out the comment box below, ask any questions that you have, and I'll try to include that in the next video. And I'll see y'all in about a week or 2. And don't forget to check out the channel.